Hello once again everyone and welcome back. I am your host Natty and this is Nat Reviews, the series where I take a look at a random piece of media and give my thoughts on it. This week around we're taking a look at a song that is new and recently released to the radios here. Brendon Urie of Panic at the Disco and Taylor Swift's Me. Alright, so what is Me? It is a song released as a debut single from an upcoming new album by Taylor Swift, and it features the talents of Brendon Urie of Panic at the Disco fame, with production by Joel Little, a frequent collaborator with Imagine Dragons and many others. It is a bubblegum pop song, which, if you know me, is not really my genre. And as it is such, there won't be much for me to note here about the song, but I shall try what I can. The lyrics describe a relationship that is falling apart but almost lingering on. The two are bickering back and forth and trying to get back together. Sort of a just give me a reason style song, but at the same time about bragging to your ex and a million other things. It's so much leaning on the mainstream bubblegum pop that it could be interpreted as anything. The lyrics are so vague you can really put any meaning you wish to them. When you think it's going one way, it stops and turns to somewhere else. Taylor's makes it clear it's a get back at my exes sort of song that she is known for doing. Urie's singular part, that isn't the chorus, is leaning on the I'm trying to get back with you, I know I did bad, but I want us to get back together, a la We Are Young. There is really no definitive version. The ones who wrote it and sang it don't make the most clear message either in interviews. It is always very vague in them. Oh well. Taylor's verse really seems like digs at her critics, a la literally all of Reputation, and exes, and past loves, and any piece of criticism that has ever been thrown her way over time. It's kinda a retread of many singles off of 1989 then as well. They are very aggressive and confident in those parts. The rest of her lyrics is the same Taylor formula she has followed for years before and since Reputation. Brendon's singular verse is about trying to win the love back. Seemingly he's done it many times here with poor Taylor and it keeps working. Well, I mean, Urie is hot, but we're not gonna judge. Then they just repeat after repeat after repeat after repeat after repeat, nearly meaningless lines until the end, sticking to the beat to make a danceable track of some description. As for the video now, it has more to talk about at least. The video is very much in the style of other recent music videos, having an unnecessary opening gag / scene that has no relevance in the rest of the song or video, especially for this song. It includes Brendon and Taylor Swift arguing and Taylor being overdramatic and storming out on Urie for whatever reason. We aren't really given much there in the means of explanation. It is definitely not meant to be taken so seriously in how it's played, though Urie, I must say, is doing a really good job either way, able to play it more serious seeming in his posture. It seems to be a knock on certain tropes of TV cheesy arguments, but like that, well, it's never brought up again or mentioned for the rest of the video. Moments later, we have Taylor Swift marching around with her vast army of supporters in a very Katy Perry-esque manner. I know the song and video are Taylor's attempt to rebuild her image and maintain relevancy, thus why it's still so soon after her last release, but it's still quite the change from her spouting off how the old Taylor's dead, but going right back to the cheery, this song is about my terrible ex sort of pop just a handful of songs later. I know I may seem rather critical, but I am giving everything a fair shake here. Taylor's parading about is interrupted by us being graced by Brendon falling from the heavens on his umbrella and trying to win back Taylor after their argument a minute prior. It is very Katy Perry-esque again. I have a feeling that Taylor isn't quite over the feud yet. Taylor and Brendon are kind of depicted like the big pop numbers of earlier in the decade. Almost like this is the old guard of pop trying to bring back the big and large videos where each release was an event to behold. He wins her back over with yet another cat. She is going to have a lot of cats, it seems, by the end of this, with this many in this video. Then they dance around more, including one scene I do actually enjoy. And Taylor's dress vomits rainbow pastel colors as they dance in a street until the video ends. I will say, it really reminds me of Beautiful Trauma by Pink. The lyrical content basis of both are nearly the same too, so it is musically as well. Other than lots of dancing and typical imagery of love and other upbeat rainbowy stuff, there isn't much more I can mention, so without further ado, conclusion. What are my overall thoughts of the song? Well, I will be quick about this, but the song is just meh. It's not really great, it's not entirely bad either, it's just neutral. It doesn't really sit in my head too much after each listen. It's just in one ear and out the other. Nothing about the song really sticks. It could work as a song in the background for commercials, I do think, but it is so slick and smoothly produced, nothing latches on, at least for me. I have listened to it multiple times now, and it still doesn't stick. I am sure the Taylor stans and the Urie stans will find their niches, but for me, not really this time around. I do enjoy the Panic at the Disco-esque horn segment of the song. I do enjoy his little flair he adds into the song as well with his voice. But overall, the song gets a B- from me. It is very repetitive in its lyrics, and musically it is lacking an extra but it'll do for a song you put on in the background or on the radio. Do I look forward to more from the artist? Taylor, not really. I know her stuff will keep being relevant and always huge events for years to come, so I don't really need to look forward to them. They will find me when the radio blares her newest stuff pretty much daily for weeks. Not saying I wouldn't look forward or that I don't like her, but I don't need to do anything when the music comes to me like that. It's a kind of natural win for her. Her stuff will reach me regardless if I actively search for it or not. Urie, oh, most certainly. He is partly the reason I checked this out in the first place. The big reason being I wanted to see how a duet would do, since it's been a while since we've had any major ones. He is immensely talented, and I am planning to take a look soon to his latest outing as Panic at the Disco in due time. His voice here was good and was enjoyable to listen to. Taylor's voice was as well for parts, other than the annoying way she kept saying "me" in the later half of the song. Alright, so it's about time we wrap things up here, I do feel. I do think the song could have used bit more tweaking and probably some rewrites. But I know what Taylor was going for here, and for what it is, it'll sell. She's Taylor Swift, of course it will. Especially with it being rainbowy and quote-unquote upbeat. Yeah, it will. Urie did his part too. He was just kind of there. Anyone could have been put in there, but no one could reach that high note and look absolutely gorgeous singing it as he. Plus, he got moves. But yes, hope you enjoyed your stay. Let me know what you think down below. I have been Natty, and I wish you all have a very good day. Me think, me go now. Me, ooh, ooh. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. Ooh. You're the only one of you, baby, that's the fun of you, and I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.